Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
I'll tell you what. Holy shit. What up, y'all? Can't be the Sexy Ninja here in the place to be for C Plus Studios and a Paper Saber universe. Let's just dive right on in. Welcome to the New World Podcast, brother, where I speak about wrestling right after the show, the wrestling, however you want, whatever. I do that a lot, so let's just kick it off. AEW Dynamite in San Francisco, California, in the Cow Palace, such a legendary place. They start the show off with the AEW All-Atlantic Championship match. They did that last week on Dynamite, but Orange Cassidy delivers versus Big Bill with Stokely, and this was a great match. Orange Cassidy, man, had to do several orange punches, and then he had to do the super orange punch to put down Big Bill, and that's fine with me because he's a big dude. You know, you got to make it believable some way, somehow. And Big Bill, like, looked good. He looked good. This was fun. Danhausen was got out there, with Orange Cassidy for the win, and Orange Cassidy's gonna wrestle again later on in the show, in a battle royale. But I love Orange Cassidy, man, and Danhausen. All right, so Jon Moxley backstage last week, blood dripping. I mean, dripping like no other. Oh my gosh, he was just soaking in the floor. I was thinking, as somebody who works in an area and whatnot, I was like, that would suck to clean that shit up, man. But Moxley's bleeding. He's cutting a promo on Hangman Page, Adam Page. They got their big match at Revolution this Sunday. They're going to kill each other, and it's going to be a bloody good time. I cannot wait to see what these two are going to do to each other in a Texas death match. Not just Texas death. That's all Moxley says. Texas death. You know, toast. The Elite are about to come out, but as the weeks have been building, and it is official, House of Black and the Elite will face off at each other at Revolution for the AEW Trios Championship. The Elite was coming out, lights out, House of Black behind. They attack, they take the titles, and they vanish into the dark after they beat up the Elite. I got kind of sad because I was ready to see the Elite, you know, but I was like, ooh, they're out here. And my daughter, when they came out with the stars behind them and stuff like that, she was like, is that the Guardians of the Galaxy? I was like, no, honey, that's the Elite. But that's pretty cool. They made that reference. Face of the Revolution ladder match. This was fun. This was crazy all over the place, and they were fighting. Who's gonna face Samoa Joe for the TNT Championship? Samoa Joe on commentary, checking out everybody, and the prize was a Sonic ring. I'm not kidding. It was a Sonic ring. It literally was a ring that was gold up top that Powerhouse Hobbs won, and now he has the opportunity to face Joe for the TNT Championship. But Wardlow is not done. Wardlow's like, fuck that. Where's Joe? He comes out. He starts attacking guards. He power bombs a guard off the rail and everything like that. And Hobbs is just sitting there watching with his little Sonic ring. He's like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Cut backstage, we got the best friends that are not medically cleared. Danhausen with Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy's getting looked at with Renee, and Danhausen says, "We're best friends. We're all friends, so we can be into that battle royal." And Renee's like, "Are you sure, Orange Cassidy?" He's like, "I don't care." Yeah, sure, whatever. So now. You know, now they're going to be in the Battle Royal later on, and I got to give it up to Orange Cassidy for working that hard in the opening match. We have Chris Jericho versus Peter Avalon. Chris Jericho's going to win. Chris Jericho hits Peter with the bat, starts beating with the bat. Ricky Starks for the rescue. Then Mr. Chris Jericho cuts a promo, says the Juggalo Appreciation Society is not going to be on the ringside this Sunday, and blah, 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 but they're here tonight, and what happens? A mugging happens. They beat down Ricky Starks to build up this feud. Hangman Adam Page promo. He's at a barn or somewhere. He's outside somewhere. Like he's saying like he's gonna beat up Jon Moxley. I can see it, and these two are just gonna kill each other. That's what I said. You know, even with Jon Moxley's like he's another animal. He's scary. The blood is dripping. Hangman Adam Page says he doesn't like violence, but if he has to resort to it, he will resort to it. And damn, I'm like, ugh. God, a couple more days, folks. Couple more days to a huge pay-per-view. It's been a really huge week for pro wrestling. We got WrestleMania right around the corner. We got Revolution. I feel good. Renee's in the ring, and she welcomes Christian Cage, and he makes shit personal. Holy shit. He mentions Jungle Boy's dad. And I was like, bruh, like you went to a whole nother level. Then they cut to a package. The lights go out. They cut to a package on the screen. There's Jungle Boy digging a grave. Whose grave? Christian Cage's grave. That's what he's doing. I was just like, damn, dude. Like the fact that you mentioned his dad, I was like, bruh, fuck you. But he got heat. Tony's backstage with Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. Talking about, Jamie Hayter's match at Revolution. Jesus. I'm sorry, folks. If I'm a little skitter brain, I just dug us out a lot more snow, and the snow has been fucking awful. It's awful. It's terrible, man. I'd rather take a tsunami from Bronson Reed. I'd rather get super kicked by the Young Bucks. I'd rather get that buckshot lariat from Hangman Page. I'd rather have Jon Moxley tear into my flesh than fucking dig any more snow. I don't want it no more. I don't want it. Please, Lord. I want Hook to choke me out. That's how bad I want all of this. Matt Hardy comes out with the Firm versus Hook. Hook for the win, and was for the FTW Championship. But now that Hook won, he will face Stokely. With the Firm not around, it's going to be Hook versus Stokely. And Hook's going to finally hook into Stokely and beat that ass. House of Black backstage. They're like, we'll see you at Revolution. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a banger. We had Tony Storm versus Riho. Riho for the win with a nice little roll-up, but then they start beating. Then a big fight breaks out. Britt Baker's out there. Jamie Hayter's out there. Sriracha's out there. Saraya's out there. And it's a fight. Then Ruby Soho comes out, and then she's like standing there, and she's like, she hits Sriracha, and then she turns around, she looks, and Jamie Hayter's right there. Then she hits Jamie Hayter. Then they get into a big old brawl, and I'm like, fight! And yeah, it was fun, man. This whole show, this being the go home show. Now we still got Rampage this Friday. I don't know how you're gonna top this, man. But I was like, fuck these guys. Oh yeah, let them scrap. Let them do it. Let's go, Dan. Keith Lee and Dustin Rhodes backstage. I really hope this is not their tag team name. Naturally Limitless. Please, no, I don't. I was like, When Dustin said it, I was like, I don't know, man. Keith Lee deserves more, and I love Dustin Rhodes, but I think Keith Lee deserves a little bit more than this storyline. But we'll see. The Revolution Tag Team Battle Royale, Danhausen and Orange Cassidy for the win. Danhausen putting curses on us and putting curses on our hearts. And big, the Guns are out there. The Acclaimed, Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, big old brawl, man. But I'm surprised. So this is going to be a fatal four-way for the AEW Tag Team Championships. We got the Guns, we got the Acclaimed, we got Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, and now we have Danhausen and Orange Cassidy. This is going to be, dude, I am so excited for this pay-per-view. And the fact that it's on a Sunday, I will tell you that I usually am off. So I'm just like, yes, bring pay-per-views back on Sunday. Fuck this Saturday shit. I don't want no more Saturday pay-per-views. I want Sunday pay-per-views because Sundays are the holy grail of days of wrestling, especially when it comes to pay-per-views. All right, now to the meats and potatoes. They show the MJF and Bryan Danielson package, and they're going to have their 60-man Iron Man match. Oh, yeah. But we cut to Bryan Danielson. He goes to the ring. Renee's in there asking questions, and MJF comes out, and MJF really didn't get a word in. Looking great, looking fabulous, fantastic. And my brother got me an MJF shirt from the AEW show he went to last week. So I'm just like MJF heaven. But this was Bryan Danielson's moment to shine, to really just let everything out that he's been holding inside of his heart, and he lets it out. He tells him, man, he's like, hey, I've been fighting all my life. I fought at another company. I was forced to retire. I fought, if you fight for your dreams will eventually fight for you. And look at where we're at now. And this, he poured his heart out in this, and not just pouring his heart out. He even tells him, like, he goes, you hate me because I have a wife, I have a kid, I have kids, and I have this and that. I have everything that you don't have. And I hope that maybe your fiance leaves you. And I was like, damn, dude. Oh, just the shots taken. And and I'm glad too. Like, he mentions the other company, doesn't say it in name, but he just says, hey, I came here to fight. He goes, I could have stayed over there, and I could have made more money than anybody knows for the rest of my life, and not really even strap boots. But Bryan Danielson is a professional wrestler, and what he's gonna do, he's gonna fight for our entertainment and fight. And hopefully becoming the new AEW champion. I don't want that personally, just because I want to see MJF's run, this glorious run he has. He's earned every bit of it, and we shall see how the 60-man Iron Man match goes. This is MJF's first, and they said Bryan Danielson's 4 times. So I had a damn good time with AEW Dynamite. At the Cow Palace. It brought back so many memories of seeing shows from tape trading back in the day, at the Cow Palace, and all the stuff in San Francisco, California. I still want to go out to San Francisco, California. That would be awesome. Go see a PWG show. Go say what's up to Penta. But there we go, folks. Oh, and this was the best fucking part. He goes, I'm going to fight. And he got bleeped out, but Bryan Danielson says, I'm going to kick your fucking head in. I was like, oh, man. Holy shit. Like, and then, MJF had nothing to say. So now he has to leave it all in that ring come this Sunday at Revolution. So tell me what you thought of the show, y'all. What do you think of the Sonic ring that Hobbs is walking around? They even took some pictures. He even took pictures with it. I was like, okay, sure. Drop those comments below. Tell me what you think of the show. What was your highs? What was your lows? What did you love? What did you hate? Because we're professional wrestling fans here, folks. We're professional wrestling fans, and we have opinions, and we like to book from our couches. It's okay, though. This is what makes this community fantastic. Sometimes. All right, y'all. After that, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it with your grandma, share it with your grandpa, share it with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and as always, the New World Podcast is for life, brother. Too sweet me.
You are going to get your